Hi, collective. You took a leap of faith. You did. You took a leap of faith, and something ended up working out in your favor. I want you to know that your ancestors, your spiritual team, they are proud of you. I am proud of you. You should be proud of you. If you are new here, welcome. If you followed me from TikTok, hey, adjust this here. My name is Kalani. Nice to meet you. This is Blooming Flower Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That is how we get these messages out to those who need to hear them at this time. If you followed me from TikTok, hey boo, what's up? How are you? I hope you're having a good day. My TikTok is Kalani Eliezer. That is my only other TikTok account or number one account. That's the only account that I have. So if you see me on like a green screen, or if somebody is, reaching out to you saying that they, want to do a reading and all that extra junk, that is not me. Please report those pages. Those are false pages. With that being said, my only other form of social media is Instagram, and that page is private. So if you see an Instagram with me on it, that is not private. That is not my page. Please report that page. I really feel like your ancestors are walking with you. I feel like you are so strong, and I feel like you know that, but I think you needed someone to kind of confirm it for you. So, hello, here I am. Bright colors could be significant at this time. There's something to do with your solar plexus chakra specifically. Um, so, fiery energy. You guys could be fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also getting this energy of like love in the air. I really don't want this to be a love reading. I want this to be a general reading, but I'm not in control. Whatever comes out decides to come out. But during my meditation, I was hearing the song My All by Mariah Carey, specifically the I give my all to have one more night with you. So you could have people here where you're leaving your mark on them. I feel like for a lot of you who are in this energy of wanting new, like you're done with the past, you've released karmic ties, you've gotten rid of certain energies, I feel like you are attracting a love that is not only strong, but something where it's like you didn't settle. For some of you, I feel like you could have potentially ran into your person or ran into somebody who has a crush on you, like at a party or some kind of event or something. And ever since they have come across you, like they cannot get you off of their mind and they don't know why. For some of them, I feel like they believe this is love at first sight. They are kind of taken aback because it's almost like this, like, I feel like this could be a person who didn't believe in love at first sight. You might not believe in love at first sight, You might be somebody who feels like, okay, like I got to get to know you. If there's an initial attraction there, okay, that's one thing, but I got to get to know you. This person feels like they've known you for 1,000 years. They do. And maybe for some of you, maybe this is a past life soulmate. Maybe this is some kind of connection that is divinely orchestrated that is taking place here. I don't know. There's also something about your integrity. I feel like this person could find your integrity attractive, but I also feel like the people who look at you, people who admire you for being who you are, they appreciate your integrity. There's something about you holding true to who you are, something about you not walking. I'm hearing cowardly, so maybe you're not a cowardly person. You're not afraid to stick up for yourself. You could be somebody who works like in an area of like advocacy, um, something like that. Like maybe you do something in the public where like you advocate for the public, you advocate for those who don't have access to resources. Some of you guys could be sociologists out there, things like that. I feel like that's significant. And then I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but 244. So right before I started this, it was 2:44 p.m. So that number could be significant. 4 plus 4, that's 8. 8, 9, 10. Cycles are complete. Endings and new beginnings. I feel just this beautiful sense of calm. And I feel like that is the energy that you are embodying at this time. Really. I think that you're doing okay. I think you're calm, cool, collected. I feel like you are not somebody who feels like you have to do too much, if that makes sense. I think you've overcome a lot and you finally reached a state where you can live and be at peace, honestly. And I think that by you being at peace, you've been able to connect to yourself a lot more. You've been able to tap into who you are. You've developed a beautiful spiritual connection. And I really genuinely just feel like you are good. I think whatever comes at this point forward, whatever relationship you're manifesting, whatever career you're manifesting, whatever lifestyle you visualize for yourself, continue to hold that vision. That vision is going to get you very far. It is. And for some of you, you guys could be feeling like, okay, well, when is this going to happen? Well, when is this going to happen? It starts when you're ready for it to. I feel that. I feel like your ancestors are just waiting for you to take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith and we'll catch you. That's what I feel. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's check out these vibes. I feel called to show you guys this. I do feel like you have somebody who loves you. You guys could have just recently entered a new relationship, and this could be a love that you've prayed for. Some of you guys could be feeling like, wow, this is so surreal. It's what you asked for, so don't run from it. You know what I mean? Overall energy, spirit. 2 more. Thank you. All right. We've got Manaz out here. This is my oracle deck, by the way. I'll show you guys. This is the oracle that I'm starting out with. Following Manaz, we have Rakano. This usually speaks about fertility, creativity. You guys could be creating something at this time or getting ready to create something at this time. And then we have Ingwas that came out. Now, Ingwas came out in the reverse, which is interesting because in this oracle deck, when these two come out together, this is normally a match. Oops, I just knocked that over. But he came out in the reverse. So I'm going to refer to this book. So I want to see something. Some of you guys could be a Leo. Something significant could be happening during Leo season. I said something about fire signs earlier. So this might be a more fire sign based reading. But just put the energy where it goes, you know? So the key words: creation, wholeness, harmony, evolution, energetic bursts. In reverse, this rune can indicate impotence, immaturity, scattered energy, and a lack of forward movement. Okay, well, let's tap into it. Let's see. Like I said earlier, you got to put the energies where they go. This could be you feeling this way. This could be somebody else who's feeling this way. But if I'm being honest, though, I feel like you're in this energy. I feel like you're in this creative, fertile, and abundant energy. I feel like you are stepping out of your comfort zone, even though it's scaring you, even though it's risky. I really do. And I feel like there's something about you being very joyful at this time. I do. I feel like you're a joyful collective. You're very chill, not nonchalant, but you're very chill. You don't want for nothing. Ooh, we have the Four of Pentacles that came out here, and it came out in the reverse. Ooh, oh my goodness. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Do y'all have people upset with you right now? Oh my goodness. We have the Temperance that came out fumbled, but I feel called to take it to the upright. Let me move this over here. Okay. Material ambitions thwarted, huh? I feel like you guys could have released something or someone that wasn't beneficial to you at this time, or just beneficial to you in general. You guys could have gone through some sort of loss, or at least that's what it felt like. But I feel like this loss was really just a rebirth for you, whatever it was. At the time, it was probably really challenging. It was probably really hard. But I feel like it was needed to push you to where you need to go. Yeah, I do. I do. I feel like you guys have people who are projecting onto you at this time. You may already know this. What is this King of Swords in the reverse? We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. There could have been somebody who you were in a relationship with that you felt was using you, or they were using you for like sexual pleasure. Maybe you guys were sneaky links. It wasn't a match. That would make sense with the Bracano and the lion out here in the reverse. Tell me more, Spirit. We have the sun in the reverse. Uncertainty, huh? Was someone future faking with you? That makes sense. I give my all to have one more night with you. So I feel like you guys walked away from something or someone that was not serving you. Someone who was only using you for what you have and not really appreciating you for who you are or the value that you bring. It could have been really hard for you to walk away from this situation, but you did. You walked away and you poured into yourself. Some of you guys could have sworn off relationships. You could have. Don't close your heart off. Even if you're not open to relationships right now, that's fine. But don't be so completely closed off to it. You know what I mean? But I do feel like you walked away, and I feel like you stepped into this creative, fertile energy. You started pouring into yourself, because whatever the situation was, I do feel like it left you depleted for a little minute. You had to really like realign yourself. Yeah, you did. Who's this person, Spirit? Okay, I'll acknowledge this jumped out and jumped back into the deck. So this is an emotionally manipulative individual that you were dealing with. Now, normally the King of Cups in the upright, this typically denotes somebody who may want to come in with some kind of like emotional offer or something, telling you that they love you, that they care about you, or whatever. With everything that's going on right now, especially with these three in this spread, let me show you guys. With these three, I feel like this is a very emotionally manipulative, gaslighting, narcissistic individual that you fought tooth and nail to get away from. And now that you are away from them, and now that you are glowing and you are living your life and you are doing what it is that you want to do, I feel like this is an individual who wants to try to maybe emotionally manipulate you, pull on your heartstrings to try to get you to be back in their energetic playing field. And the reason why is because they benefit off of your energy. They benefit off of having you around. They benefit off of your inspiration, your motivation. You can be somebody who's very optimistic, so optimistic to the point to where some people could find it kind of annoying sometimes, because you're somebody who just always chooses to look at the glass as half full. You just do. Even when you go through some kind of failure, you choose to take the opportunity to get up and try again. You're not somebody who's easily knocked down, which is why this situation was so hard for you. This could have been a situation where you had felt like you finally got to that point. You finally met someone you like, or surrounded yourself in a group with people that you appreciated and people who appreciated you, just for it to turn out that it was all a lie. And you had to get up, and you had to fight, and you fought and you fought and you fought and you fought some more. And then you stumbled a little bit, but you kept fighting. And now these are individuals who do not have you. They don't have access to you anymore. What do they want to come in saying? Mm, yeah. I love you, collective. I know I messed up. I know I messed up. I understand that. But I've really changed. I really have. I've been going to therapy now. I've been, taking care of myself. I've been in the gym. I just heard third party. For some of you, I feel like this individual is still entertaining a third party. Tell me more. Mm. We've got 5 of Rods in the reverse that came out. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to hold it in a good way for you guys. Yeah, this is a trickster. This is someone who's very, very charismatic. They're very good with their words. They could be very good in bed. This is an individual who could talk you out of your drawers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. Somebody who makes you feel good. Somebody who tells you what you want to hear, not necessarily what you need to hear. Why do they want to come bothering the collective? Because you're the Empress. Now, it came out in the reverse. So this is what I'm getting. They want to come back towards you because whoever this third party person is, this third party individual is not an Empress. This is a distorted feminine. I have had a distorted feminine energy that has been imposing on my readings for the last couple of days. This is a distorted feminine energy that probably went out of her way to pull a masculine from you, or went out of her way to destroy some kind of relationship. And I feel like this masculine fell for it because she landed directly on top of him. Okay. Now, I do feel like you are the Empress in the upright. And I think that this individual may have tried to mask herself as you, may have tried to act like you, talk like you, walk like you. Hell, she maybe even started to dress like you. It was getting a little creepy. And I feel like now this masculine is understanding that they made a grave mistake. They did. And so now they want to come towards you. But the gag is they're still entertaining this individual. I feel like this individual feels real comfortable with this masculine. Real comfortable. Something about someone not sticking up for you, not defending you, not choosing you. They did not choose you. That could have broke you because you never thought. Tell me more about this Empress in the reverse. Ten of Cups. This Empress in the reverse could have thought that by stealing your masculine, she was going to get some kind of Ten of Cups, and that's just not what's happening. Now, I do feel like you are going to have somebody who is going to come in and offer you some kind of Ten of Cups and offer you some kind of love, but I do not feel like it is from this emotionally manipulative person. I feel like this is a person that you either have recently freshly come across, or you have not come across them yet. And I do not feel like this is an individual of your past that you have already dealt with or entertained. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Oh, that's a lot, Spirit. Okay, so there was definitely a third party situation going on. Yeah. Somebody realizes that they are not getting the Ace of Cups without you. Somebody really did betray you. They really hurt you. I'm going to put the rest of these back. I acknowledge that they all came out, but I'm putting the rest of them back. And I'll keep out the King of Rods. Yeah. I don't understand why these individuals thought that they were going to be in some sort of Ten of Cups when they caused a betrayal, a heartbreak. With you leaving, you brought disruption, you brought change. You choosing yourself brought change. You choosing yourself forced these individuals to look at themselves, because these could have been people who were making excuses for why they treated you the way they treated you, trying to justify it. Oh, well, the collective got a temper, and the collective this, and the collective that, and da 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 da. This could have been somebody listening to this distorted Empress. This distorted Empress could have convinced someone that you just weren't who you said that you were. And that's just not the truth. I'm hearing it's behind you. You left something behind you now. Birds could be significant. Birds of a feather flock together. Something about this person's friend group could be significant. This person can be surrounded by a bunch of like fake friends, people who don't really have their best interest or intention at heart. Maybe you said this to this person. Hey, that friend over there is not really your friend. This person over here is not really, for you. They be doing this, that, and the third. And maybe this person was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe this is something that caused arguments in your relationship. I don't know. I feel like this person didn't listen to you, but something in my heart is telling me that they wish they would have. Yeah. With the King of Rods out here, I do feel like you do have somebody who wants to come in and talk to you, maybe get to know you, maybe offer you or ask you out on a date. Who's this King of Rods spirit? Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Judgment that came out here in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Be mindful of this King of Rods energy coming in. Be mindful of any offers that you're accepting at this time. Now, like I was saying earlier, I'm not saying that you should be closed off to love. That's not what I'm saying. If you are somebody who wants a relationship and you are somebody who's like, no, like I want kids and I want to get married and I want my person, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just telling you to be mindful. Don't jump on the first bandwagon because it looks good or because it sounds good. Do your research, get to know people before you say, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and commit to you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. Trickery, huh? This is very specific before I look at what I just put out. This individual could be someone that this person knows. And maybe you don't know that. Maybe you do know that. This manipulative individual could be sending this person in to try to make you look like a hoe. Oh, you slept with my friend? Like, it's something like that, like to try and make you look bad. Or this is somebody who's sending this individual in to get tabs on you. So you might start dating this person, really liking this person, vibing with this person, only to find out that this person was basically sent in as like a spy. That's crazy. That's a mess. That's a mess. Oh, but you do have a new lover coming in. You do. This could be not this could be this is Gemini energy. Some of you guys could be a Gemini. Today is June 18th when I'm recording it. It might be your birthday. Happy birthday if this is your birthday, or if it is your birthday today. With this lovers though, I feel like your person, you are going to know exactly who they are, and I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's like you can't miss it. I feel like a lot of you guys have been super tapped in. You've been paying attention to your discernment and your intuition. You've been praying for stronger discernment and intuition. And I really, truly do feel and believe in my heart that when you do have somebody who is supposed to come in and do this life thing with you, that it is going to bring you some sort of happiness. And I feel like you are going to know. But I do feel like you might have a couple of manipulative individuals kind of like lurking in the shadows. I do. You could have cut someone off, or you did cut someone off, excuse me. Very quick, very clean cut. You had to stick up for yourself. You had to stand on business. You did. You did. And in this, you made someone else feel weak. You're making this masculine feel weak. You're making this distorted feminine feel weak. Yeah. How you carry yourself is very telling to your character. And I think these people are starting to realize that now because they tried to assassinate your character. They tried to make you look like a batshit crazy individual who just was a horrible whore and you were doing all this, that, and the third. And that just simply turned out not to be true. I feel like somebody prejudged you. I do. And if you're a masculine watching me, flip the roles and put it where it goes. I feel like you were prejudged. As a result of you being prejudged, somebody made a decision to betray you or to hurt you, and it worked. This betrayal and this hurt caused you to go into some kind of hermit mode where you healed. You started working on your creativity. You started working on your passions. You cut off things that no longer serve you. You let things go. You opened the door to a life of positivity, manifestation, love, and peace. And I think these people are now looking at what they did to you, feeling stupid, feeling like the foot is in their mouth, egg is on their face. And they would give their all to have one more night with you. I really don't even feel like this masculine likes this feminine or this feminine likes this masculine. I don't even think they like each other. I think this was just simply orchestrated to hurt you. I do. Why'd they do this to the collective? Yeah, something was illuminated to you, my friends. It was. You went through a really difficult period. You went through a challenge, and you're at peace now. And I think you're still at peace. Like, I really don't feel like, I don't know if you could feel the vibe, but it just seems calm. Like, I feel like you healed, you grew, you went through what it was that you needed to, and you moved on. You did. You could feel these people in your energy. Continue to do energetic cord cuttings where you need to. Yeah, this is a difficult period for you. It was. But I feel like now this is what these individuals are about to go through. Some sort of karma or something could have started for these people during the last new moon or full moon. Maybe you did some kind of energy work during these previous full moons and new moons. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. I just feel someone's just very regretful. I give my all to have one night with you. Somebody may want to communicate something. We're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde starts June 29th through July 23rd. My right eye just started burning out of nowhere. Somebody could be wanting you to like go against your intuition. I feel like if you come into contact with this individual that you've already left behind, that you already know that it's going against your intuition, which is why I don't feel like you're going to entertain it. I really don't feel like for some of you that relationships and things like that are even your focus at this time. Yeah, someone's blocked. You released and removed someone after the situation. You blocked them because of their betrayal, because of their hurt that they caused you. 222 could be very significant. It's upside down, I think. Yeah. These individuals, you make them angry. Specifically, you make this distorted feminine angry because you carry yourself in a manner that she only wishes she could. Tell me more. Something about a pregnancy. Look, warm energy. Something could be happening around the holidays. You might meet someone new around the holidays. Or maybe all of this happened around like the holidays. Like maybe you found all of this stuff out during like, you know, the holidays, which is what also made it kind of like suck even more because it's like, damn, like you doing all this right now around Christmas? That's crazy. Some of you guys could be a Capricorn, or you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. This song could be significant. Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. Some of you guys could be a Virgo or just an earth sign in general. Yeah, something for sure is over. Somebody wants to come in telling you that they love you. Be mindful. Tell me more. I really feel like this masculine does not want this feminine. Mother Nature is significant at this time. Proverbs 4, verse 6. This could be significant in your life at this time. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Or does that say true? I'm sorry, my handwriting's a little wonky. Somebody could be in Aries. I think I said something about fire sign energy earlier. Tell me more, Spirit. What is going on? Psalm 17, verse 3. Thou hast proved mine heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me and shalt find nothing. I am purpose that my mouth shall not transgress. This could be a distorted feminine energy who's like trying to dig up dirt on you to distort or to portray some kind of like image of you that is just not true. Like I was saying earlier, somebody could be purposely being sent in at this time to like be a spy. And whatever it is that they're finding, all they're finding is how good of a person you are. Oh my God, ew, that was a gnat. Oh my God, girl. Y'all got monitoring spirits. Yeah, they're watching you at this time. Whatever they're trying to do, like these people who are spying on you, all they're finding out is just you are exactly who you said that you are. That's the truth. Ugh, I feel all itchy now. Ugh, that's the truth. They're literally just finding out that you are exactly who you said that you are and that you take no bullshit and that you meant everything that you said when you walked away. You're here, but you're not. You're positive, positivity, light, and love. Yeah, that's you. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Somebody wants to play victim in this situation. They feel like a loser because they are a loser. Forgiven and never forgotten. You've forgiven these people. And I think that's also really hard for them to comprehend because had the roles been reversed and had you done to them what they did to you, they wouldn't forgive you for it. So the fact that you were able to not only move on from the situation, heal, tap into your creativity, and forgive them and still hold your integrity, oh, that pisses them off because somebody went out of their way to do some horrible shit to you, went out of their way to do some horrible shit to you. You could find somebody funny, or you are somebody funny. You could find this situation to be funny. Like maybe at one point in time, yeah, you were heartbroken, you were hurt, whatever, whatever. But I feel like now this is a situation where like if you talk about it, you're just like, well, the shit happened. Oh, well. You're very whimsy. You're a very whimsical girl, whimsical guy. Psalm 30, verse 3 could be significant. Something about your health. Maybe after you left these individuals, look, you are my dream. You are going to have somebody who is going to come in telling you how much you do mean to them, and they are going to be a new individual that is going to treat you right. But if this is coming from somebody of your past, be mindful. There, like I said earlier, somebody just wants to tell you what you want to hear. What does that say? Corruption, fake government. Does this person work for the government? This person could be an earth sign. After you and this individual separated, you could have blown up real, like something fierce. Body tea, face tea. You've been in the gym. Some of y'all done got real buff. Like you look really good. You're taking care of yourself. And for whatever reason, these people didn't think that that would be the outcome of this situation. Like somebody really thought that you were just going to go home and cry and be depressed and upset and lonely for the rest of your life and not take care of yourself for the rest of your life. Why? I don't understand why these people thought they were that important to have that kind of impact on you. Maybe that's just the energy that you give off. Like when people come around you, they feel seen, they feel heard, they feel appreciated, they feel acknowledged. You see through the depths of my soul. I feel like that's the person you are. You really see people for who they are, not just the vessel that they show up as. That bothers them because they can trick everybody, but they can't trick you. Oh my God. I can't find you. Where have you gone? You could be MIA as fuck right now. This could have been a Pisces that you were dealing with, or you are a Pisces, or just a water sign in general. Yeah, you could be from the islands. Did you move? You moved houses, apartments, states, countries. This person looking for you, and every individual that they come across can't find you nowhere. Can't find an address, a phone number. Tell me more, Spirit. Energetic cord cutting is significant at this time. Continue to do that. Go within so that you never have to go without. I'll pick those up in just a moment. Some of you guys could have got a new job or you're about to get a new job. Yeah, access is denied for these individuals. They can't fuck with you. You could be an Aquarius. Or you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. These individuals could be Aquarii. It says, I don't want to argue with you. That's the card that is in the upright on the floor. All of these came out, but I'm going to put them back in the deck. And if they come out again, they come out again. Yeah. I don't want to argue with you, but you already have your mind made up. The song could be significant. Got my mind made up by Tupac. Someone wants to try to convince you that having them in your life is going to be beneficial for you. And I really just don't think you're giving these individuals time of day. This feminine could be sending other feminines to spy on you as well, because they know that this individual doesn't want to be with them and they want to come towards you and they don't like that, which is another reason why they're trying to distort your image. But look, this is what your spirit team wants you to know. If God is for me, who shall be against me? God already gave you the go-ahead to live your life happily. He gave you the go-ahead to tap into your creativity, to share your creativity with the world. He gave you the go-ahead to live this life and be peaceful. He did. Like I was saying earlier, it's a matter of when you are ready. Some of you guys could be waiting to start something, waiting on, beginning passionate projects and things of that nature. It'll be successful. It's just a matter of when you're ready. When are you ready to share this to the world? Some of you guys could be musicians. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? I would never, never, ever hurt you. I open my heart, give it to you. Tell the whole world that I'm in love with you. I still feel like this is connected to past energy. I don't feel like this is anything new. Not necessarily saying that your person's not going to feel like this when your new person does come in, but I just feel like I just feel this energy of somebody wanting to come in and just tell you what you want to hear to try to get back in your good graces. So just be mindful. Yeah, you're undergoing a transformation at this time. Don't get tricked. You guys could be doing protection magic or spell work at this time. Lord, although thy ways may not always be understood by me, nevertheless, I will put my trust in thee. Amen. Some of you guys could be a Scorpio. Like I said, water sign energy out here. Patience is a virtue. So for some of you guys who are open to dating and you are looking for someone new at this time, Spirit is telling you to be patient. Divine timing, your person will come in when they are divinely orchestrated too. Yep. Somebody is stressed without you. It says stressed, upset, life isn't what they thought. Yeah, somebody thought that life with this distorted feminine was going to be better because this distorted feminine was walking around parading herself as you, just for them to really find out that this distorted feminine is nothing more than a distorted feminine. And now they're sitting over there freaking the fuck out because they want to get away from this individual and they can't get away from this individual. But then for some of you at the same time is jacked up because they're still entertaining this individual and making this person feel comfortable, even though they know good and damn well that they don't want them. That's why this feminine feels comfortable, because this individual, this masculine, is not giving her any indication that she's doing anything wrong or that he does not want her. But he don't. But I feel like she feels that. Even though his words are like, oh no, like, let's go here, let's go out, and I love you, and da 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 da. I feel like in her heart, she knows that that's not the truth. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and close this out, guys. Thank you for watching me if you've made it all the way to this point. Thank you for your love and your support. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. Can I get one oracle to close the reading, Spirit? Oh. Continue to remain grounded in your energy. Trust that your spiritual team has your back. Remember to stand bold, proud, and tall on your boundaries, and do not allow anybody to come in and throw you off your rocker. You know what you're doing. Trust yourself. You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Justice is being brought forth. Justice is being brought forth. You will continue to rise. You will continue to prevail. Affirmation card for the collective, Spirit. Even though I am anxious and afraid, I will be fucking brave anyway. I will stay strong despite the bullshit. Yeah, you've overcome this. And if this is something fresh that's happening for some of you guys, like if you're currently going through this, you will overcome this because you have the strength to. You have been through worse. Some of you. Everybody's life is different. But for some of you who may be going through this right now, you could have been through some shit in life, like some real bad shit. And I feel like out of all the things, like if we were to line up the trajectory of your entire life all the way up until this point, I feel like you would see that this specific situation is so minute compared to the things that you have gone through. So don't forget that. Don't allow this to consume you. It's not worthy of consuming someone like you. It's not. You're light. Your lightness, your positivity, your joy, your abundance. Anything from the Book of Answers, Spirit, that the collective may benefit from at this time? Any advice? Yeah. Adopt an adventurous attitude. I don't know what zodiac sign this is, guys. What is that? Is that Taurus? Is it? No, I don't think that's Taurus. Shoot, what is that? I don't know. If you know what this is, comment this below. But there's something about you needing to be adventurous. Be open at this time. Look, and then this came out, first class. Some of y'all could be flying first class. Can you see it? It's a little. Yeah, some of you guys could be flying first class. You guys are seeing the world. You're going somewhere. For some of you guys who are traveling, you might meet your person while you're traveling. Yeah, you just might. You might meet someone while you're traveling. Look, it says definitely Aquarius energy. Before that, the page before it says no, and then I turned it, and it says definitely. So for this, I feel like someone's being told no as it pertains to you. Yeah, someone is being told no. Someone may be lying. The number 6 is significant. The number 11 is significant. Trust your intuition because someone is being denied access. This is what I wrote. I don't even know how long ago. This probably was like last year when I wrote this. So yeah, keep the hope alive. For some of you guys who are really open to like meeting somebody and finding your person, do not allow this situation to close off your heart, because I feel like for some of you, it's like that's what they want. They want you to be closed off to other people. They want you to not operate from your heart space. They want you to be bitter and upset. Don't do that. And I know it's hard. But I promise you, you're going to come out of this so much stronger. You really are. And you are going to find the love that you deserve, and the friendships that you deserve, and the community that you deserve, and the support that you deserve. A lot of you guys who watch me are hyper independent individuals. That's about to change. Trust that, though. You can't tell yourself one minute, like, okay, things are going to get better for me. And then the next minute, it's just all of this negative shit. Like, no, stand firm on that. Trust that. Believe in that. Okay? All right, guys. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. Whew, I'm tired, child. I am tired. Okay? You guys could be feeling tired too. Get you some rest. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can follow my TikTok at Kalani Eleazer, CALAYNE ELEAZ as in zebra ER, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.